At a time when the West Asia region is on the edge, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's scheduled visit to Israel has triggered debate at home and drama abroad. Critics are questioning the timing of this visit, as much as of the world has distanced itself from Israel over its operation in Gaza. The opposition is asking, is this sound diplomacy or a major blunder that could strain India's relations with its Muslim partners? I'm Abhay and you're watching One India News special program, India Global. This is his second visit to Israel. The first, back in 2017, made history. He was the first Indian Prime Minister to ever visit Israel. Nearly 9 years later, he returns. He arrives in Tel Aviv on February 25. Most events will be held in Jerusalem, and the agenda is heavy. First, the bilateral talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Defense, security, technology, trade, artificial intelligence, quantum computing, high-tech partnerships. This is not a symbolic visit. This is a strategic one. India and Israel today have trade worth around $6.5 billion. India is one of India's key defense suppliers. From drones to missile systems, Israel is important for India. But there is a moment that could become historic. Modi is set to address the Knesset, Israel's parliament. This will be the first time an Indian Prime Minister speaks there. A powerful image, a symbol of strategic intimacy, and yet, even that stage is not free from politics. The visit also includes a joint trip to Yad Vashem, Israel's Holocaust memorial, and an innovation event focused on AI, startups, and the future technology. But why now? That is the question critics are asking. The region is tense. The Israel-Gaza war continues after the ceasefire. Hostilities are also happening there. World is questioning Israel's response to the October 7 horrific attack. Tens and thousands have been killed in Gaza. India recently joined more than 100 countries in criticizing Israel's moves in the West Bank. And just days ago, India advised its citizens to leave Iran amid fears of possible US strike. So the opposition in India, including the members of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on External Affairs, led by Shashi Tharoor, asked, is this diplomacy sound? Is this diplomatically right? They argue, does this look like India is endorsing Israel's actions in Gaza? Are we abandoning the Palestinian cause? What about India's image in the global south? Strong words, serious questions. The government's response is clear. This is strategic autonomy. India speaks to everyone. India chooses its timing. India does not pick side, it picks interest. New Delhi says it still supports a two-state solution. It still maintains relationship with Palestine. It still works closely with Gulf countries, critical for energy and diaspora remittances. But it will not freeze with engagement with Israel. And then the political twist inside Israel. The opposition there is threatening to boycott Modi's address to the Knesset. Not because of India, not because of Modi, but because of their own domestic battle. Knesset Speaker Ahmed decided not to invite the President of Israel's Supreme Court to the session. The opposition, led by Yair Lapid, says this is another attack on the judiciary by Netanyahu's coalition. They warn they may walk out. Lapid says they do not want to embarrass India. They also do not want to legitimize what they see as an assault on judicial independence. Ohana responded sharply, the Speaker of Israel's Knesset, calling the boycott threat political blackmail and saying empty seats will be filled if necessary. So what we are seeing is this, a visit that is bilateral but also regional and even domestic for both the sides. For Netanyahu, this is a chance to show Israel is not isolated. Very few major global South leaders have visited since October 2023. He has even spoken of the Hexagon of Alliance, a strategic group including India, that is a direct counter to Iran-aligned axis of resistance. For PM Modi, this is a message. India is a global player. India engages independently. India will talk defense, technology and security, even in a volatile region. The visit is going ahead, despite the criticism, despite the boycott, threats, despite the geopolitical tension. The next 48 hours will be crucial because sometimes diplomacy is not just about what is said behind the closed doors. It is about the signals sent to friends, to foes, and to the world. This was One India's special program, India Global. Keep watching for more international news.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.